And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. 3-point lead. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Clark in at the four-man position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Dort. The rebound by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Edwards, no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Clark outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Williams. Wiggins with it. Clark covers. Back to Williams. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Caruso. Knocked loose. Gobert passes to Edwards. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Dort finds Williams. Rebound Minnesota.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now here's Edwards. Inside. Here's DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Outside, Williams. With the drive. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 26 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Gobert with a screen on Dort. And down it goes. 2 points. Edwards has got 10 points in just the second half.
Really like what Edwards did there, assertive in the two-man game.
Williams on the wing, covered by Alexander Walker. Williams misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. A deep 3. The Thunder pull it in.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Counted. And the Thunder lead by 8.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now DiVincenzo. Clark with a screen on Caruso. Here's DiVincenzo from the top of the key. He buries it.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Now here's Williams. On the wing, Caruso. Dort to screen on DiVincenzo. Caruso against DiVincenzo. Caruso misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Boy, they've really bottled him up here in the fourth. He's only 2 of 7 from the field.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Some changes for Minnesota. Minot's checked in for Clark, and Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They're very fast, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
And it's rejected.
A strong, fearless defender. Dort doesn't back down from taking chances and going after swats.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Caruso outside. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. And the Thunder lead by 7.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Conley. Pass to Minot. Fires the three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 7 tonight. Dort with it. Now Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Back to Holmgren. Chet going to work inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Pass to Minot. Now here's Alexander Walker. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. Now here's Hartenstein, covered by Alexander Walker. There's the double team with Alexander Walker. Here's Dort. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Alexander Walker. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. That's good from Dort.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Now here's Randle. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Williams from long range. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Conley against Holmgren. Randle draws the double. Clock at 6. Pass to McDaniels. Over Williams. Again, the Timberwolves score.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Dort outside. Williams on the wing. Now Gilgeous Alexander. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they recover it. Dort, a screen on McDaniels. It's Dort on the wing. Fires in the triple. Dort's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
SGA explodes to the rim.
Gilgeous Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Conley. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Right-side Reed to the middle. And Gilgeous Alexander with a block.
And Conley's a guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Free throw drops for Conley.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
First free throw is good. And Conley drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Holmgren, beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Now here's Edwards. Count it. Good. Edwards has got 9 points now in the quarter.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Oklahoma City has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Randall. Blocked. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
And here's Edwards outside. Edwards on target. There's 1:34 left in the game. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points. Timberwolves trail by 4. Randall outside. Jacks up with 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Holmgren. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota shooting around 42% as we continue play in the 4th quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When he has his momentum going forward, When Randall's playing downhill, it's really a foul waiting to happen.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So he gets them both.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Dort against Edwards. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Conley, and it's in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Dort against Edwards. There's the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Edwards against Dort. Outside McDaniels. Over Williams. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. Shoot two.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's unable to get the second one.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Pass to Randall to tie it up. Can't knock in the three. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
From deep three-point range, he can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.